Looking for their 9th win in 11 games, the West Hancock Titans sent ace Paxton Harmon to the hill today against West Prairie and gave him plenty of wiggle room to work with early. Wiggle, wiggle. It started in the first inning right here with Colin Dooley with a runner aboard, sending the message going to right field to score. Coy Dorothy at that point made it 1-0 Titans. They're not done in the frame. Two batters later, Kendall Summers going the other way with it to left field, driving home another run at that point, and that makes it 2-0. Jordan White, though, with a big blow in the frame. The number 9 hitter hitting like a number 4 guy right here, straight back up the middle to score a couple of more runs. A 5 spot in the first. Paxton Harmon, a 3 hitter, and West Hancock gets the victory today, 11-0 over West Prairie. At 10th and Jackson, rivalry renewal today as Q&D attacks Braden Cox and the Pittsfield Saukeys with a runner on first. Adam Stepavsky right here drops down a bunt, moving Dominic Miles into scoring position at second base. Miles then went to third on a groundout. He would score just a bit later on a pass ball to start Quincy Notre Dame off on the right foot in this game. Meanwhile, Zach Karsten's going to do some work here as well. He's going to be safe on the play at first base as well, but Dylan Reel would throw him out at second as Ethan Barrowman would apply the tag right here afterwards and get the thing done. Great defense there by the Saukeys to get out of that jam. Ending over, top of the second. Well, this guy having himself a day. Zach Bailey doing some work right here with a K on the day. He had 9 of them as the Saukeys could mount no offense against Quincy Notre Dame. The Raiders get off the schneid, get a big win today over their arch rivals. 11-1 was your final. Other baseball scores to pass along. Big news down in Jacksonville as the Crimsons hand Chatham Glenwood its first conference loss of the season. El Presidente, Andrew Jackson with the win on the hill to go to 3-0. Beardstown shut down today by Plains. 7-0 was your final there. It was Payson Seymour getting the win 3-0 over Central Southeastern on the road. And your big score of the day, your big individual performance comes courtesy of Nick Lonergan and Jacksonville Route. Lonergan with a 5-inning no-hitter. In fact, he didn't walk anybody either, an error for his team, the only thing that prevented him from a perfect game. He also had those 6 ribbies on the day and a couple of home runs. Good day at the office for Nick Lonergan, and Route is, in fact, that good. Softball today, Macomb trying to make a comeback in this game. The base is full of bombers for Sydney Hare. She's going to drive this ball all the way to the wall and score 3 runs, clearing the bases. Boy, Macomb's starting to put some things together as your next batter right here is going to be Chandler Schmelshoff right there. She's going to go right back up the middle to score another one. I hope I pronounced that right. 4 runs in the frame for the Bombers. That's the good news. The bad news, that only cut the Illini West lead by 25%. They were down 16-0 before that. Illini West apparently angered by that maneuver. They would score many more runs. Courtney Graves with a double to center to make it a 17-4 game. Then Jenny Bowman going to step up, drive one deep, and make it fall in almost like an 8-iron right here. Great shot for her. Score a couple of more runs. The big story of the day for the Chargers, Addison Ufkus. She was amazing today. Seemed like she spent the entire day running the bases, 2 triples, a couple of RBIs, 4 for 4 at the plate, and Illini West gets the huge win today, 23-5, your final over Macomb. Other scores today, Brown County gets past West Prairie 7-6. It was North Green felled by Griggsville Perry. Marley Joe Bradshaw with a home run in that ball game. Beardstown too much for Plains, and Pittsfield, I believe this was the score, although this message got a little garbled on the machine. Pittsfield, I believe, won over Western by the final count today of 4-3. Well, the facts arrived at the Quincy University basketball offices just after 7 a.m. this morning, making official Evan McGaffey's pledge to become a Quincy University Hawk. He's the 3rd high-profile local big Marty Bell has landed in the last 2 years and joins Pittsfield's Dalton Hoover in what is really an enticing class of 2012.
So the fact that we were able to get Evan and Dalton and have gotten some of the best local players is very exciting for our program. It says a lot about what the university and the basketball program, how kids identify with that in the community. I mean, I think we got good young talent on the front line. I think we have good guard play. We still have one more player to get on the perimeter, but still, I think what we've got now and what we've got coming back, very excited about the potential for this team next year.
All of them online right now. You can hear from all of our signees at connecttristates.com. A couple of Major League Baseball scores from earlier today to pass along for you. The St. Louis Cardinals, they finally lose one to Cincinnati. 4-3 is your final as Joey Votto ties a career best with 4 hits on the day. Also, the Cubs lose another heartbreaker 2-1 to the Brewers. And in the American League, the White Sox jump all over the Indians and win today by the final count of 10-6. Coming up tomorrow, your Student Athlete of the Week, which we missed out on today because of all the signings, but we'll have that for you as we highlight Menden Unity's Matthew Dusterhouse tomorrow night at 6 o'clock.